Hello and welcome to week 3, and in this week we are jumping into ragdolls. So as you can see, this we get a fantastic result at the end of this. We've got this plane crash with a load of turbulence, and at the end of it all the agents kind of flying out the back. This is probably my favorite of all the projects that we're doing. So to start off, we're looking again at a very basic ragdoll setup, right? So the whole work through, and we're using again the Houdini presets for that. So using the mocap biped, and with just a few nodes, we've got a whole setup with a simulation and everything you need. Just to get a basic idea of it. Then we jump into setting up our own agents. So we start by adding in the collision layers, which is an approximation of the body, which can be very quick to simulate using bullets. Then we look at adding joints, and we're using cone twist constraints to do that, and how we're looking at setting them up correctly. And then again, we've got a more complex crowdsource. We're setting up the aeroplane with some animation, and we're preparing this for the DOP simulation. We've got a static component, an animated component, and an active components. The chairs are moving around. And we're also going to be constraining the agents to the chairs themselves, well, some of the agents to the chairs themselves, which will give a very interesting results, kind of looking like they're wearing seatbelts. And then we jump into the creating our DOP network, and again the DOP network becomes much more complex now, as we've got a constraint network, we've got a multi-solver combining a crowd solver and a bullet solver, and also on top of that we're using pop forces to move our agents around to get this effect of extreme turbulence. Then once everything is done, we're using chops to add some camera shake and some kind of flickering to the lights on the inside to add to the drama.